The guitar in Panama starts out with a hard rock major chord intro, a minor chord bridge, and open power chord chorus. The lead guitar solo has a creative twist on a traditional rock and blues style, leading to a haunting halftime and a chorus outro. Panama is the third track from Van Halen's 1984 album. We are matching the guitar tone on Panama using our typical Van Halen setup with the Carl Martin plexitone, chorus, and echo tone. All the settings are the same as described earlier, however the chorus speed control is slowed down and the depth is set heavy, between 2 and 3 o'clock. The guitar intro to Panama can be played with 3 basic chord shapes. Start with an E major with the index finger barred across the 9th fret of strings 2, 3, and 4. Next, add the middle finger to the 10th fret on the 2nd string and the chord becomes E sus4. Drop the index finger down to the 2nd string 7, middle finger to the 3rd string 8, and ring on the 4th string 9, and you have a B major chord. Take the same 3 chord shapes, drop them down 2 frets, and you have a D when you bar the 7th fret with the index. D sus4 when you add the middle finger to the 2nd string 8th fret, and when you play 2nd string 5, 3rd string 6, and 4th string 7, you have an A. Phrase 1 takes these chord shapes and adds open E palm muted pedal tones for the intro. Start with the 9th fret E, 2 pedal tones, add the middle finger for E sus4, 2 pedal tones, then B, and 2 pedal tones. Repeat E, 2 pedal tones, E sus4 and 1 pedal tone, B and 1 pedal tone. Drop down to the 7th fret D, 2 pedal tones, D sus4, 2 pedal tones, A, then the open 2nd string with a tremolo bar dive, and return. The second part is almost the same. Start with 1 pedal tone, E, 2 pedal tones, E sus4, pedal, B and pedal, E again and pedal. Instead of E sus4, repeat E and 1 pedal, B, 1 pedal, then drop down to D, 2 pedals, D sus4, 2 pedals, and end on A. Let's practice at half speed. The chords to the next section start off with a C sharp minor. This is played with the middle finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, pinky on the 3rd string 6, ring on the 4th string 6, and index on the 5th string 4th fret. From there, bar the 4th fret of the strings 2, 3, and 4. This is a B major chord. Add the middle finger to the 2nd string 5th fret, and the ring finger to the 4th string 6, and you have another way to play E major. Bar the 2nd fret, and you have A major. Phrase 2 starts off with a pick slide down strings 4, 5, and 6 to a C sharp minor chord. Let the chord ring out and add 5 palm muted pedal tones on the 5th string 4th fret. then to the 4th fret B chord. Next, add the middle and ring finger to form E. Pull off to the barred B. Hit a palm muted open 5th string, then the B chord, and slide down 2 frets to A. Next, strum 2 A chords with the open 5th string added, then end with the 5th string 2nd fret played with artificial harmonics or pinch harmonics. To achieve this, allow the tip of your finger to touch the string at the same moment the pick strikes. Add to this several full bends. This section repeats, but there is a slight variation. Play a C-sharp 5 by omitting the 2nd string note. Play the 2nd string 4th fret by barring the index finger to the 3rd string 6, back to 2nd string 4, then 5. 4th fret B chord, add the middle finger for a B sus4, open A pedal tone, B chord, slide to A, then 2 A chords with the open 5th string, then build up with 6 open A pedal tones. The full B chord with the index finger on the 5th string 2 and bar the 4th fret with the ring on strings 2, 3, and 4. This is a very quick staccato chord, which means you play it, then silence it. The end fill is the 2nd string 5, pull off to 4, then palm mute the notes 3rd string 4, 2nd string 5, 4, 3rd string 4. Next is a series of harmonics starting on the 1st string 5th fret. Lightly touch the string directly above the fret wire and do not push down on the string. Next, play 4th fret harmonics on the 2nd and 3rd string, 1st string 5, then 5 with 2nd string 4, then add the 3rd string 4th fret and strum all 3 strings 3 times. Here it is with the practice tempo. The chorus rhythm comes in for phrase 3 starting with an open 6th string E, or an E5 power chord by adding the 5th string 2nd fret, followed by 2 palm muted 6th string pedal tones. Switch to A5, played with the 5th string open, 4th string 2nd fret with the index finger, and 3rd string 2nd fret with the middle finger. Then the 5th string pedal tone. Switch to D5 by lifting the index finger, keep the middle finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and add the 2nd string 3rd fret with the ring, followed by 2 4th string pedal tones. Back to A5, and the 5th string pedal tone, D5, A5, open 6th string pedal tones, then a G5, slide up 2 frets to A5, and down to G5. The G5 uses the index finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, ring finger on the 5th string 5, and pinky on the 4th string 5. Slide up 2 frets to A, back to G. The verse combines several double note patterns. First, the 3rd and 4th string open to the 4th and 5th string 2nd fret. Then some random open E notes. Next is the 1st and 2nd string open, 2nd and 3rd string 2nd fret, played with the middle finger and index finger. Then move your middle finger up to the 3rd fret and add the 1st string open, followed by random open E tones. Back to the 3rd and 4th string open, played twice, then the 4th and 5th string 2nd fret. Open E notes. Next is the 2nd and 3rd strings open, 2nd fret, add the 2nd string 3rd fret and 1st string open. The end tag starts with a pick scrape down the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. Overlap that with a hand scrape down all the strings, then a very deep pick scrape that starts on 3 and 4. Rotate your wrist in a sweeping motion to change to 4 and 5. Continue to switch to 5 and 6. This leads us to the bridge. The bridge starts off with a B5 that includes a low F sharp note. Bar the 2nd fret of the 5th and 6th strings, add the 4th string 4th with the ring and 3rd string 4 with the pinky. Let the chord ring out and angle your fingers so that you can pick the open 1st and 2nd string. Lift your pinky and add the middle finger to the 3rd string 3rd fret, and pick strings 2, 3, and 4. And repeat, picking 2, 3, 4, and slide up to a C sharp 5 with a low G sharp note. This is the same as the B5, just 2 frets up. While this rings out, play the open 1st and 2nd strings and the 6th fret on strings 3 and 4. Repeat the deep pick scrape and slide down the neck from the 19th fret. Play the 5th string 5 to 6th string 6, then 5 with vibrato. 5th string 3 to 6th string 4, then 3 with vibrato. 2nd fret with vibrato, open, then a full B chord. The end tag is a 1st string 4th fret harmonic, then palm mute the 2nd string 4th fret, 3rd string 4, 2nd string 5, 4, 3rd string 4, lift the palm mute and play the 2nd string 5, 4, then harmonic on the 3rd string 4, then hold the harmonic chord by lightly touching the 1st string 5 with the 2nd and 3rd string 4 and strum 5 times. Then start the chorus off. To bridge the chorus to the lead, play the same E5 with pedal tones, A5, pedal, D5, pedal. From the D5, keep your ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, move the middle finger to the 5th string 3rd fret, and strum 5 through 2. The bottom of the middle finger should touch and mute the 4th string. Switch to the 5th string 2nd fret with the index and play all 4 strings, letting them all ring out. Then 5th string open, 3, open. The guitar solo starts off in phrase 7 by holding the 2nd string 7 with the index and bending the 3rd string 9 with the ring. Play this again and add the 1st and 2nd string 7th with an index bar. Play the bend again, then double the index bar on the 1st and 2nd string 7. Play the bend again, but hold the bend, pick the 2nd and 3rd strings, then release the bend. Pull off to the 3rd string 7, hammer back to 9, and bend, hold the bend and dip the tremolo bar, return to bar and release the bend, then bend and release 3 more times, ending on a 4th bend. In phrase 8, bend the 3rd string 9th fret to the 2nd string 7, 10, pull to 7, play 3rd string 9, 2nd string 7, 10, pull to 7, 1st string 7, 2nd string 10, pull to 7, 3rd string 9, 2nd string 7, 10, pull to 7, 1st string 7, 2nd string 10, pull to 7, 3rd string 9. Start off phrase 9 by picking 2nd string 7, then 3rd string 10, pull to 9 to 7, hammer to 9, 2nd string 7, then 3rd string 7, bend, release, bend, release. Bend the 3rd string 9 and hold the bend while tapping the 14th fret with the tip of a finger from your picking hand. Pull off to 9, then tap 12 to 9, 14 to 9, 16 to 9, 14 to 9, then release the bend. To end phrase 10, pull off to 7, hammer to 9, and bend, dip the bar, return, release the bend, pull off to 7, hammer to 9, pull off to 7, bend, release, bend, and release. The solo ends in phrase 11 with a series of pinch harmonics, starting on the 3rd string 7 with a bend, pick 7 again and release the bend, 4th string 9, 5th string 9, 3rd string 7, bend and release, 5th string 9, 8, 7, down to 5 with the bend and release. Immediately after the solo, phrase 12 introduces the halftime section by sliding the index up the 5th string to the 9th fret. Hammer to 10, pull to 9, 6th string 10 to 5th string 7 with a bend and release, slide down to 2, then bend and release 4 times. This is repeated several times with many variations. Next, pick the 2nd fret and slide up to 9. Play 10, 9, then the 6th string 10, back to 5th string 9, and a half bend, release, then mute 2 notes on the 6th and 5th string, followed by 2 C5 power chords, 6th string 8, played with 5th string 10. Pick 5th string 5 and slide up to 9. Pick 10, pull to 9, then 6th string 10, back to 9, half step bend, release, bend, release, 6th string 10, then 5th string 7, bend and release 3 times, and play an E5 on the 5th string 7 with 4th string 9. Phrase 13 continues the halftime section, adding a D minor 6/9 chord. Play this with the index on the 6th string 1, skip to the 4th string open, ring finger on the 3rd string 2, 2nd string and 1st string are open. Instead of strumming this, Eddie holds this chord and picks strings 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Start on the 5th string 7, slide up to 9, 10, pull to 9, 6th string 10, slide down to the D minor 6/9 chord. Pick strings 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, and add a half bend and release to the last note. Slide from the 5th string 2 up to 9, picking as you start off the slide. Play 10, pull to 9, to 6th string 10, hold an E5 power chord, 5th string 7, 4th string 9, with the ring, and 3rd string 9 with the pinky. Instead of picking the full chord, palm mute the 5th string, then play the rest of the chord. Repeat, play the palm mute again, then lift the ring and pinky to play the barred 7th fret. Palm mute, then return to the E5. 5th string 9 with a half step bend and release 3 times. 6th string 10, then palm mute 8. Then play 8 again with 5th string 9 adding vibrato to the 5th string. Double palm mute on 6th string 8, 5th string 9 with pinch harmonics and vibrato, then 10 with pinch harmonics and vibrato. Back to the palm muted 6th string 8. End phrase 13 by sliding 5th string 9 up to 10. With the index finger, play a hammer pull 9, 10, 9 to 6th string 10. Back to 5th string 9, slide to 7 with vibrato, slide up to 9, back down to 7, bend, release, and slide down. Phrase 14 adds more power chords to the halftime section, starting with a slide up to the 5th string 9, 10, 9, 6th string 10, palm mute 8, play 8 with 5th string 9 in vibrato, 8 with 10, double on 8 with palm mutes, add 5th string 9, then 10, and slide down the neck. Repeat the same intro, 9, 10, 9, 6th string 10, then add an E5 power chord on the 5th string 7, 4th and 3rd string 9. Open palm mute, E5, 2 palm mutes, E5, 1 palm mute, E5. 5th string 9 with a half bend, release, bend, release, 10, 9, palm mute 6th string 10, 8, play 8 with 9 in vibrato, 8 with 10, palm mute 8 2 times, then repeat 8 with 9, 8 with 10, vibrato, and slide down both strings. Phrase 15 builds up from the halftime section to the last chorus, starting with palm muted 8th notes on the open 6th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch to the D minor 6/9, but only play strings 6 through 3. The 5th string should be muted by the bottom of your index finger. Quickly mute the chord and play 8th notes on the 6th string 1st fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Play the same chord, but move up to the 6th string 2nd fret. Then pedal tones there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch to a G5 with the middle finger on the 6th string 3. Mute the 5th string. Open 4, open 3, and play the 2nd string 3 with the ring finger. Palm mute 3, 6th string 3rd fret notes, then 3 without palm mutes. Switch to an A flat 5 chord, 6th string 4 with 5th string 6th fret. Palm mute the 4th fret 5 times. Drop down to the 3rd with a slight bend. Then play an A5 on the 5th and 7th fret. 4 palm mutes on the 5th fret of the 6th string. Drop down to the 3rd fret with a slight bend. Play the 5th string 1st fret with the open 4th and 3rd strings. Play 3 pedal tones on the 5th string 1. Then double on the 6th string open, and on a B5 chord. 5th string 2, and bar the ring finger across the 4th fret of the 4th and 3rd string. Next, build up on the chord, starting with the 5th and 4th string notes, then add the 3rd string, then end by adding the 2nd string 4th fret to the bar. Throughout the song, the parts that we've learned repeat with subtle variations. For example, in the chorus, Eddie might play an A5 to a 6-string 3rd fret with vibrato in place of the G5, A5, G5 power chord slide. He'll also double and triple pick some chords, like the A5 to D5 in the chorus, instead of playing pedal tones. In the last chorus, Mr. Van Halen plays E5 to A5 with pedal tones, then triple strums the D5. The rest of the rhythm is the same, but the song ends abruptly after the G to A5, G5 power chord slide.